Steve up front.
Steve Buckley at The Athletic. You guys were down 0-3 against Miami in the conference finals last year. Did you see a little of yourselves in them tonight, the way they came back, the way you did in the second half last year in Game 4?
I'm not sure. I feel like every series kind of has a life of its own, but yeah, yeah. But they were in a position that their backs were against the wall, and they did what they were supposed to do. It is hard to win on the road, and even though we've had a lot of success this postseason on the road, they got the momentum, they kept it going, and that was a big difference. Their crowd really rallied behind them, and I feel like that helped them, throughout.
Last three, Jared, Arash, and then Adam.
Jared Weiss, The Athletic. Joe's talked a lot about how difficult it is to finally submit somebody and really get over that last step. And this is the first time you guys have had that chance to actually clinch for an actual title. So how difficult was it just going through the journey of trying to find a way back into this game, especially since they were able to get to so many of the things that you had taken away throughout the series so far?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's hard. It's a playoff series. Teams are going back and forth. Usually, I've been in a lot of these, and usually by the, second game, you're making adjustments. Third game, you're making another adjustment, and that's kind of how it is. And for us, we've had the first three games, we didn't really make any adjustments. So, today they did something. We have to see how we can be better, and prepare for it. And that's kind of where we're at right now. But it's the playoffs, and they're fighting for their lives, and they played better than us.
Arash, front right.
Arash Madani from Sportsnet. You mentioned we've faced adversity and gotten through it. There hasn't been a ton this year, but for a team that's been so process-oriented, even after 3-0, you're saying, okay, practice, film, etc. What does this team do in the face of adversity? What are some of the things that has allowed you guys to come out on the other side of it?
I think we always, fall back on our work and preparation, and understanding what we need to do, and it's not going to be any different now.
Adam, last question here on the right.
Al, how do you kind of ensure that the thoroughness of this win isn't impactful? Like, for them to win this big, they had some guys who hadn't been playing as well, maybe gained some confidence, kind of the manner at which you're unfolded. How do you guys make sure that doesn't linger into the next game?
Yeah, that's a good question. Understanding that it's one game, after we won game one, we put it behind us. Game two, kind of same thing, and so on. And we're at this point now, and we have to take some things that we can be better at and try to fix them, and then others kind of throw them out and just kind of do that, and make sure that we come out and we play Celtics basketball. I think ultimately that's what it comes down to us, and and there's a lot of things that we can control, and that I expect us to be much better on Monday.
Thank you, Al.